Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Momo X listener. This one is around 800 words, so it's definitely going to be shorter, but I still hope you enjoy. Listener groaned. The chemistry class was so close to kicking their ass, and they would fail if they didn't do well on this test. It didn't help that they couldn't get hardly anything above a B- in basic classes either. That was when their homeroom teacher assigned them to be tutored under Momo Yaoyorozu, one of the smartest girls in the entire school district. Hell, the entire country would be tutoring their dumbass. This fact in mind, listener arrived in the library much earlier than expected, not wanting to make a bad impression on Momo. Of course, it didn't help that Momo just happened to be listener's type. Pale, with ebony hair and a pair of gorgeous onyx eyes that held so much wisdom and kindness. They finally snapped out of their fantasy when the woman herself entered, casually dressed in red pants and a white turtleneck. Momo looked flawless, and she waved at listener. "Didn't expect you here so early. I usually beat everyone by 10 minutes. The two of them laughed, and listener shrugged. "Yeah, I just wanted to get started right away. Since finals are coming up and all." "Of course," Momo nodded as she took a seat. "Where would you like to begin? Mr. Aizawa has told me you struggled with these subjects. The two of you spent a few hours studying, or her tutoring you, in the subjects you needed the most help with." "Well, that pretty much wraps everything up. How do you feel, listener?" "I feel okay. Thank you, Yaoyorozu. Thank you. It was really helpful." "You can call me Momo. I may be the president of the school, but we're friends now." "Oh, okay. Thank you, Momo, and you can call me by my first name too. Again, thank you. You're such a lifesaver." "Of course, it was my pleasure. I'll see you next time, listener." Momo gave her a smile before leaving. Listener's heart seemed to cool down. Momo had made solutions and solubility and chemical bonds look so easy. No shit, listener. Her quirk revolves around chemical bonds and molecular shit. Still, listener knew, even if it weren't the case, Momo would somehow find a way to memorize so much. Time skip. It was test day. Listener walked into their classroom, chin high, shoulders pushed back, and chest puffed. Once they got home, they studied a bit more by themselves. With or without Momo, they would kill the exam and make it into Class 1A. A few hours later, disgruntled but satisfied, they made their way back out, spotting Momo walking out of the classroom. Listener greeted her. "Listener, how do you think you did on that test?" "I think I did pretty well. You?" "I think so too. I hope I'll get the top spot again." The two continued their way out of the building when listener decided they ought to reward themselves. "Wanna head to the new cafe downtown? The one with the lo-fi songs in the background? It's so relaxing to be there." Momo's eyes softened at the thought. "Looks like it's her favorite too." Listener smiled. Momo was only becoming better and better as they learned more about each other. "Yeah, that one. Let's go." At the cafe, the two of them tucked themselves into a nook, finally able to sit on a cushioned seat, compared to the rigid silicone chairs. For hours, this was a treat of its own. Listener and Momo ordered drinks and chatted as soft, soothing beats played in the background. Once they drank their teas, the two of them decided to go out for a walk. Listener could tell that the black-haired girl was pondering deeply about something, as she had that focus look in her eyes. Momo finally said, "I don't think I've ever been on a date before." Listener felt their face burn red. They weren't opposed to it, but the fact that Momo saw it as a date? "Thank you, listener," she whispered as her hand intertwined with listener's. "Thank you so much." Listener tightened their grip. "Of course." Alright, so that's the end of this one. Again, I'm sorry it was shorter, and I know this wasn't my best work. My voice, again, it's doing okay. It's struggling just a little bit, so you might hear my vocal changes throughout the video. If you're in the live chat, thank the moderators. Do it. Music link, fanfic link, Discord link, Amazon wishlist link, and thumbnail art link will all be in the description. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever, and goodbye!